Well, old McDonald had a farm.
Very funny gentleman. Whoa! Thank you. That makes getting off stage so much easier. This next gentleman is the hopscotch champion of Phoenix. He is 100% funny and 80% human. Ladies and gentlemen, John Edward Barrett. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ken and Brady. Love these guys. Love them. Hey, Tempe Improv. You guys still up for some comedy? Great show, isn't it? Great show. Now, I know a lot of you are looking at me for an obvious reason, so yes, let's get it out of the way. Yes, I have psoriasis. It's not contagious, don't worry about it. Now I know you're actually looking at my leg, and that's fine, you know. It's dented, it's scratched up, but that just tells you I'm out there and I'm using it. I bet some of you guys are looking at it, you're thinking, you know what, that's kind of rugged and manly looking. I know you ladies are looking at it and you're going, that's sexy. My prosthetic leg is pretty cool to look at too. I have saved a lot of money since I lost my leg. Socks last me twice as long now. So do razor blades and shaving cream, but we won't go there tonight. Hey, I do get half price on pedicures. Well, unless I get a happy ending. Now I get asked all the time, how did you lose your leg? I don't mind talking about it. It was a hunting accident. I went bird hunting with Vice President Cheney. I was lucky he was aiming at my face. No, actually, I used to be a dog trainer for Michael Vick. I was good too, just wasn't fast enough to get away. The last excuse I gave, a woman came up to me a few weeks ago, and I don't mind talking about it. She said, I'm sorry, but how'd you lose your leg? And I said, you remember about 6 years ago out in Buckeye, the skydiver jumped out of the plane, the chute didn't open, he hit the ground and he lived to tell about it? She goes, oh my God, was that you? I said, no, I'm the guy he landed on. I got all my posse out here. Amputees, are you out there? Yeah, gotta support. Now, I've had a lot of jobs since I lost my leg. None of them worked out. I was a dancing instructor, but I got fired because I couldn't do the two-step. Yeah. I used to be afraid to swim in the ocean because of sharks. But not now. I figure they look at me and go, got him. Of course, there's the other shark that looks at me and goes, must not taste good, someone spit him out. Now, I use a wheelchair a lot, and I found out the easiest way to keep my wheelchair clean is just take it to the local car wash. But the last time I was there, they told me, don't come back till I start wearing clothes again. I'm just trying to save some money. And, you know, I have to subsidize my income doing comedy. And I got 2 great part-time jobs out in California. One of my jobs, I work at Disneyland. I don't actually work for Disney Corporation. I just sit in my wheelchair out in the parking lot and hire myself out to large groups that want to go ahead of all the lines. I'm taking reservations after the show. I got another job in California. It's even better because I love roller coasters. It's at Six Flags. And they let me stand right there in front of the sign at the roller coasters that says, keep your hands and feet in at all times. Scares the hell out of the kids. I met my girlfriend at an amputee support group meeting. She's an above-the-knee amputee like me. She's a waitress here in town. She works at IHOP. Her name's Eileen. I'm kidding. I want you all to know that I have been a happily married man for 27 years now. Thank you. I think that's pretty damn good considering I've been married for 33. Now, whenever my wife gets mad at me and doesn't want me to go anywhere, she hides my leg. Yeah, well, let me tell you, that makes me hopping mad. Lower your expectations. Yeah, we were laying in bed a couple of weeks ago, and she rolled over. She said, "Hey, you want to do it doggy style?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Then she gave me a milk bone and went to sleep. That's all right, I got even. I asked her a couple of nights later. I said, "Hey, you want to do it doggy style?" She goes, "Yeah, sure." So I humped her leg. Oh, I almost forgot. I got pulled over on the way here tonight. And when the policeman came to my window, real sarcastic, said, "Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You got a lead foot?" I said, "No, actually, it's carbon fiber, titanium, and aircraft aluminum." He looked in the car, he saw my leg. Oh, he turned all red in the face. He was really embarrassed, and he apologized. So I let him go with the warning. I'm a nice guy. Now, I heard a lot of you have dogs, and aren't they great? They're just wonderful. And when I came home from the hospital after my amputation, I really was laid up for weeks in bed. And my English bulldog refused to leave the side of the bed the whole time. It was wonderful. I'd wake up, and there he'd be. It was comforting for him, comforting for me. But invariably, my wife would come running in to the room, just screaming at the top of her lungs because, yeah, there was a lot of poop and pee all over the carpet. And I feel so bad to this day because she still thinks it was his. I was reading an article, if you want to find out how smart your dog is, all you got to do is put a brown paper bag over their head. And the faster they shake it off, the smarter your dog is. And that's when I found out how stupid mine was when he died from suffocation. Now, I notice a lot of you are drinking tonight. And I do want to remind you, if you drink too much and drive, you can go to jail. And the reason why I'm telling you that is a couple of weeks ago, I'd been drinking pretty heavy. And I was just trying to merge onto the freeway in my wheelchair, holding on to the bumper of the car ahead of me. Which it was a police car. God, it was great. Those guys drive so fast. Felt the wind blowing through my hair. It's kind of like riding a motorcycle all over again. Well, I looked up, and right at the same time, the policeman saw me in his rearview mirror, so I waved. And he pulled over really quick, and I realized, I better do something. And I am quick on my foot. So I was ready for him by the time he came to the back of the car. I just looked at him and I said, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Yeah, he laughed. He was a really nice guy. He was so nice, in fact. He folded up my wheelchair, he put it in the back of his car, and he drove both me and my wife home that night. Oh, she was so scared. She was a lot drunker than me, and she was a designated driver. Did I get the light? I wasn't sure about that. Okay, I'll keep going. You want me to keep going? All right, I'm a counselor here in the Valley, all different hospitals. I meet a lot of different handicaps, and I always have questions about other handicaps. For instance, do you think a blind person in a dangerous situation ever sees their life just flash before their eyes? I asked my buddy who's blind, and he said, "Yeah." And I said, "What was it like?" He says, "Dark out." Yeah, he called me up the other night. He said, "John, you'll never believe it, but I'm being audited by the IRS." I said, "Wow, I bet you didn't see that coming." One more and then I gotta get off. I do have a really good friend. He's a one-armed amputee. And we do a lot of fun things together. And our favorite thing to do is he takes off his arm and I take off my leg, and there we go, stand under the price signs at gas stations. Everyone, you've been wonderful. My name is John Edward Barrett.